Hello students! The topic of our today lesson is food. We will speak, read, listen and write about food and drinks during our lesson. We will discuss your likes and dislikes in your eating habits, healthy and unhealthy food. You will also revise some grammar to talk about food. An English proverb says, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." By the end of the lesson, you will make a poster to show good for health and not very healthy food. To warm up, let's make some sentences about food. You need to put the words into correct order. Now please stop this video until you finish exercise. We use present perfect to talk about past experience. We form present perfect affirmative sentences with have or has and past participle form of the verb. We make present perfect negative sentences with haven't or hasn't and past participle form of the verb. We use the present perfect for actions that happened in the past and we can see their results in the present. We use present perfect with time expressions such as already, just, never, ever, yet, etc. We make present perfect questions with have or has and past participle form of the verb.
Present perfect, positive and negative.
I've been to Rome. I've visited a lot of countries.
We use the present perfect to talk about life experiences or recent events that are important now. We also use the present perfect when we don't know when something happened or it's not important when it happened.
I've lived here all my life. I haven't seen this movie.
We use the present perfect negative to talk about life experiences or recent events that did not happen.
Mike has never visited New York.
I've never acted in a play.
We can also use never to emphasize that something did not happen. We form the present perfect simple with have or has and a past participle. We usually use short forms in spoken English We form the present perfect simple negative with haven't or hasn't and a past participle. Regular past participles have the same form as the simple past. Remember that some common past participles are irregular.
Be, been, eat, eaten, hear, heard, have, had, give, given, go, gone, been, know, known, make, made, see, seen, teach, taught.
Now let's practice. Put the verbs in brackets into the present perfect tense. Now stop the video until you finish exercise. Please check your answers. To talk about food, we must know about countable and uncountable nouns. Countables are objects we can count. For example, apples, sandwiches, tomatoes. Countable nouns can have singular and plural form. We use the ra with plural countables. Uncountables are things we can't count, such as milk, fish, tea, ice cream, meat. We use the is with uncountables. We use some and any with uncountable nouns and plural countable nouns. We use some in positive statements. We use any in negations and questions. We can use some in questions when we are making an offer or when we are asking for something.
Countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are things we can count.
1 apple. 3 bananas.
Uncountable nouns are things we can't count. We don't use numbers to say how many.
Rice. Water.
With singular countable nouns, we use a or an or a number.
There isn't a strawberry. There is an apple. There is 1 apple. There are some bananas. There is some cheese.
We use some with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns in positive sentences.
We don't have any oranges. There isn't any bread.
We use any with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns in negative sentences and questions.
Are there any onions? Do you have any juice?
Now let's practice. Please use some or any to complete the sentences. Now stop this video until you finish exercise. Please check your answers. Now let's see how many food words you can remember in 60 seconds. Зараз, будь ласка, зупиніть це відео і за 60 секунд запишіть стільки слів, які позначають їжу, скільки зможете згадати. А зараз давайте згадаємо слова, які ми вивчили раніше. Honey, mad, sugar, цукор, milk, молоко, jam, джем, tea, чай, cornflakes, кукурудзяні пластівці, cheese, сир, bacon and eggs, бекон та яйця, butter, масло. Please choose the correct word from the box to complete each sentence. Now stop this video until you finish exercise. Please check your answers. Now please put all the food words into groups. Good for health and not very healthy. Let's make a food poster. Find pictures of food in old magazines or drawer. Cut out the food and drinks you can name. Paste them on 2 big pieces of paper. Write the titles. Good for health and not very healthy. Good luck! Our lesson is over. Now you can talk about having meals. Talk about healthy and unhealthy food and drinks. Present popular Ukrainian and foreign dishes. Write a recipe. Write a paragraph about my favorite cuisine. Use must and mustn't and to need. Use some, any, and much or many. Use the present perfect. Goodbye.